Hi everybody, welcome to my Christmas session today on choosing the perfect Christmas cracker. Now I promise you I did not do this whole setup just for this video. I have actually already planned my red beautiful tablescape for this evening's dinner, but I thought I would use this as a perfect opportunity for the backdrop to my Christmas cracker video. Now, I love Christmas crackers. I mean, who doesn't? And I only found out recently that some countries actually don't have Christmas crackers, which I felt really quite sad about. But Christmas crackers are definitely here in the UK, and I think they're here to stay. So I went around and tried to pick the best Christmas crackers I could, not just for adults but for kids, and I have found a few. Now you can of course go for the super expensive cracker. There are bespoke crackers, there are crackers that are £1,000 plus. I wanted today to really show you of the reasonably priced crackers what you could look for and what you could find, because they are out there and they're beautiful. So Peter Jones was a really good bet. I found loads of crackers at Peter Jones. I mean, I overbought crackers at Peter Jones and then realized when I came home that I didn't need a mountain of different colored crackers. So I've honed it down, and in terms of children's crackers, these are my first 4 top picks. So over here, I have got these lovely Peter Rabbit crackers. And actually, I think these ones may have been Selfridges, in fact, rather than Peter Jones. I think these ones were from Selfridges. So those crackers are lovely for children, and they don't just look beautiful, but inside them, which is really quite sweet, there are marbles, wooden pencil sharpener, origami set, chalks, badge, and crayons. Each cracker contains a snap, paper crown, and joke. Now, I think that's kind of really cute because it keeps them busy for a while on the table, and what you really want is by the time you get to the cracker moment that actually the kids have something to do and calm down after all the screaming and shouting and cracker mess everywhere. So these are a really great cracker option for kids. It gives them something to do. They can draw, they can do a little bit of origami, they can tell a joke, but also they are really beautiful, as you can see. Okay, so I'm going to put that one down, and next, I can't open these, by the way, because my kids would totally have a meltdown if I opened up their kids' crackers in advance, so I'm really sorry, but these you're just going to have to see in the box. Okay, so these next crackers are, again, I think these are either Selfridges or Peter Jones. They are the Nancy and Betty Studio. So if you look this up, it's luxury Christmas crackers from the Nancy and Betty Studio. Now, just by looking at them, you can see how cute and fun they are. But not only are they cute and fun, at the back, they've got some really interesting bits. So it says, celebrate the magical charm of the festive period with these beautiful luxury Christmas crackers, each one handmade with love and care. So I found that really interesting, the fact that each one of these is handmade, which I think just gives it that extra special touch, as anything handmade really does. Each cracker contains a gift, snap, gold crown, and a joke. Handmade in England. Now, I'm a big fan of handmade in England, and they are very beautiful crackers and very beautifully made. So that's my next pick. Okay, so these are my next favorite, and if you've got any musical children, then this is it. They do need a little bit of monitoring. Please do read the guidance at the back. This says 12 plus, but they are musical crackers, which is quite sweet. I mean, depending on where your kiddie Christmas table is, you might want them slightly further away from you when these were all open, because I can imagine the mini orchestra that I would have in my home if I allowed everyone to open these at the same time. So I just read you what's inside. The contents is 8 musical crackers, each containing a xylophone piece, mallet, hat, snap, and motto. I mean, I think probably the guidance on the age might be because they might bash each other around the head with the mallets, which I can imagine my children doing. But they are very, very pretty, and you can just hear by shaking them that there is something musical in there. I think they're very, very lovely, and you've got these nutcrackers, the musical nutcrackers on them in different colours. Really special and really well done. Right, so these crackers come in this really gorgeous mint green. These are the Nancy and Betty Studio crackers again, and they're in a sort of mint green with this really lovely touch of bright red, very festive looking, with this gorgeous rocking horse in the middle, and with the words peace just above. So I think they are my absolute favourite. They are really, really beautiful, and if I read for you at the back what's in them, they're also quite lovely gifts. So each cracker contains a gift, snap, silver crown and a joke. But if you actually look at the back, they're quite fun. So you've got a yo-yo. I mean, that to me looks like a jam, but I'm not sure if it is actually a jam. And a honey stick. I think that's, is it called a honey stick? I don't know. The grater I'm not so sure about, because I wouldn't really want my kids getting their hands on that. But in terms of, you know, aesthetics, I would love to have one of these on my table. Okay, so that concludes my children's cracker session. Now, let's get into the adult crackers. First up, we have my absolute favorite, and so I'm gonna do the best first. This, as you can see, is from Harrods. I love the theatrical red and white. I love the stripes. I feel like it's almost, you know, circus-like, but it has these beautiful diamante lips, which just adds that extra little bit of fun. I love the sort of metallic feel of the red wrapping. I love these really luxurious white bows. To me, this is just perfection. Now, as always with crackers, you can't really choose what you have inside unless you make them bespoke, but I do love these. I love the way they look. I love the idea of having them on the table, and now that I've got my nutcrackers just behind me, I think they work really beautiful with the whole theme. So they really are my favorite. I think they're around £125, so they aren't cheap, but they are absolutely stunning. Next up is a slightly less expensive version, and these are really beautiful branches and I think berries printed on these lovely crackers. Very, very elegant, very glamorous. These ones are from John Lewis and they are much less expensive. In fact, from my point of view, both of them have similar things in. This one has, you know, your regular bottle opener, nail clipper, set of cards, and just other bits and bobs, but really, I guess, fairly standard in terms of what's inside. But they are very, very beautiful, and they are definitely my number 2. All right, so for my third favorite, it's gotta be another Harrods pick. Now, these are really elegant. I mean, I don't need to describe to you how beautiful they are. They've got this really stunning mix of gold and burgundy. The ribbons are burgundy. There's this gold edging on the metallic burgundy. They look like they might have come from, you know, another age, but they just are so glamorous and so unique looking. I absolutely love them. Much like, I think, everything else that's in the other crackers, these have your, you know, standard mini graters. Why do people put mini graters in crackers? I have no idea. I can never understand what they're supposed to be used for. Are you supposed to grate your fingers? I mean, I can never understand it. There's never anything on the table to grate, frankly. So bizarre, unless you're gonna grate the chestnuts or something. But anyway, I can never know what it's for. If you guys know, then do let me know. What are mini graters for in crackers? This one actually has a tape measure. What are you going to be measuring on the dining table? For a designer like me, it would be the perfect gift if someone would let me win, because I always seem to lose when it comes to crackers. But I would love a tape measure. So hopefully no one else on the table wants one but me. And so for me, it would be very useful, but I'm not sure generally why you would put a tape measure in a cracker. Again, I can't see what you would be doing. And then there's a bath salt scoop. Again, very bizarre to have on a table. What would you use a bath salt scoop with on a table? Mini harmonica, again, unless you can play a harmonica, I would not want anyone playing that on my Christmas table. But it looks fabulous, and maybe that's all you need. Okay guys, so I know that you can get bespoke crackers. I know that you can get beautifully made crackers. There are crackers that are in the thousands of pounds, and that's not the kind of thing I'm going to put on my festive Christmas table. I would rather put something fun that, you know, isn't very serious. Unless, of course, it was a bespoke cracker and it was my sort of big Christmas party, and you know, you'd wanted to give a really special personal gift to every guest, and then something bespoke would be really lovely. And I think at that point, it's not necessarily a matter of cost and buying something, but actually it could be something quite unique, and you could have a note to each person in a special cracker like that. So that would be quite lovely. But I'm sure, of course, the bespoke crackers are a very different level of cracker, and probably something that you'd have to really think through. But just in terms of design and my top picks, that was them. I hope that's been fun. Let me know what your favorite crackers are on your adult festive Christmas table. Oh, I love crackers, and I love dressing up my table, and crackers just for me give it that extra layer of design and fun and enjoyment. I love the fact that everybody opens it together. You know, hopefully by the time you've opened the crackers, the ice has been broken, but you know, goodness knows if it hasn't been broken by the time you open the crackers, then hopefully this will help. But probably if you've got to cracker time and no one's broken the ice, then I think, you know, it's a kind of lost cause dinner. So, but at least it can be a beautiful one. So I would definitely invest in beautiful crackers. They are so much fun, and make them yourselves. But I would also love to know what you've done in the past. Have you made them yourselves? Have you had someone else make them for you? Have you each made a different cracker that you swap around the table? I would just love to know what everyone else does. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.